Oh, not tonight, sweetie. You've had Chef every night.
This isn't funny anymore.
But I love Chef.
Who's ever doing this needs to stop now.
What is your emergency?
Please, help me.
Are you in danger? Is someone making you feel like you can't see?
It's Chef! He's back! It's Chef Boyardee!
Sir, it's a crime to make false calls too.
What do you want for dinner?
Chef Boyardee. Boy, this stuff is good.
Some of us from Houston, some of us from Dallas, some close to Mexico, shout out to the valley. Some of us from Houston, some of us from Dallas, some close to Mexico, shout out to the valley. Longhorn late night masterpiece, got me laughing at my seat. 100 fast ass come recruit me to Bush University. Out this world like Mercury, while I watch no works for me. Let me cut like surgery, now that you heard of me. Watch Longhorn late night, 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 Longhorn late night.
Out. Out are the lights, out all. And over each quivering form, a funeral pall comes down with the rush of a storm, where all the angels are pallid and wan, uprising, unveiling, affirm that the play, this tragedy, man, and its hero, the conqueror worm. What's the deal with that?
Come on, Edgar. You've got to go to Roger Gusher's party tonight. It'll be fun. Edgar, come on. I want to dance.
Lenore, you are a terrible dancer.
Oh, yeah? Well, can a terrible dancer do this?
I take it back, I'm convinced.
Really? So we'll go?
No. As far as I'm concerned, the House of Usher is a death trap. As far as I'm concerned, the whole thing can just sink into the tar. Just go with that.
Well, Edgar, you know I can't go without you. I'm a ghost. I'm haunting you.
Edgar, Lenore, you will never believe what happened to me today.
I already don't believe it.
Well, I was minding my own business, perching above the chamber door, sitting upon a bust of Pallas just above the chamber door.
You perched and sat?
And nothing more, Edgar, nothing more. And all of a sudden, Stephen King shows up. You know, I get talking to him. Long story short, I got a line in his next movie.
What's the line?
Nevermore.
Is that how you're gonna say it?
No. I was thinking more like, nevermore.
Oh, no, that's no good. Why don't you try saying it like this? Nevermore. 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 Nevermore.
Hello, Edgar. Am I interrupting something?
Hello, Lovecraft.
Edgar, I just came by to see if you were going to the party tonight. I don't know if you've heard, but I'm going to be receiving the Lifetime Achievement Award for horror writing. Better luck next lifetime, I suppose.
Yeah, thanks. We'll be there.
Oh, you will, Edgar. You will.
Do you mean it, Edgar? Are we really going to the party?
Yes, we are, Lenore. Because any minute the Red Death is going to walk through that door. And when he comes, he'll go to the party and boom! No more Lovecraft.
Oh, Edgar, that's not nice. I mean, you know that the Red Death can't help that he, kills everyone at every party he goes to. Raven, tell Edgar he can't do this.
Nevermore.
Why? How you been? Haven't seen you in a while.
This week's been a roller coaster, Edgar. A roller coaster. On Monday, I was trapped in a pit while a pendulum was swinging above me. On Wednesday, an orangutan just swept me up in a chimney. An orangutan! And then today I'm in the catacombs. I'm looking for my Amontillado, and then suddenly a guy comes behind me with some bricks and traps me in.
You just stood there while someone built an entire wall around you?
He was very fast. The bricks were flying out of his hands. There's some sick people, Lenore. Some sick people.
Unbelievable. Well, it sounds like you could use a break. Why don't you come down with us to the party tonight?
I don't know if that's a good idea. Or what happened last time. All the screams. All the blood.
Oh, last time it was an anomaly. There's no way that's gonna happen again.
Alright, well, that was everybody. Oh my god, I did it again. No!
Ancient Ones, I, the Dark Lord of Evil, request an audience with thee, so I may proclaim my destiny!
We have long expected you.
Sorry, allergies. Hi! How are you doing? Thank you so much for coming to the show!
Sorry, what? A show?
Okay, so Dirk Floyd, what do you have to present for us today?
Yeah, sorry, I actually didn't know that you were supposed to plan a presentation.
Oh, so you're just gonna wing it. Well, this should be good.
Yeah, sure. So my plan is to take the energy of a black hole and use it to destroy a bunch of stuff, etc., etc.
Sorry, what is this right now?
Sorry?
Oh, no, you're good. You see, you just gotta wow us, okay?
Well,
and right now I'm not feeling wowed, okay? I need the backstory. I need the motivation. I need a little steak, a little sizzle. You know what I mean? Am I registered? Does that make sense?
Oh, yeah. No.
Okay, so just try it from the top. This time just a little bit more wow.
Oh, yeah, no, totally.
Okay?
Wow. Get together. I emerged from the ashes of the galaxy's first star. I had no form, only thought. A thought of hunger. I invaded countless of planets, absorbing all their life energy, leaving nothing but darkness and death behind me. I now seek the power of a black hole, so I may take its energy and usher the entire galaxy into an age of eternal darkness, and the last words whispered shall be my name, the Dark Lord!
I'm sorry, what? Like, where am I right now, right?
Sorry?
This little energy project of yours, how much is it gonna cost? Where's the money coming from, babe?
Money?
Money? That thing we use to do things in the world instead of a bag of nuts and berries? Maybe you've heard of it?
Okay, I'm going to need you to not talk to me like I'm a...
Like you're what? Like you're an idiot? Well, maybe we shouldn't say idiotic things then, huh? A lot of people think that I'm mean. And I am. But it's only because I want to see the best in people. And when people can't deliver my best, it's not a problem. I just destroy them for it.
So, I've waged war on like countless planets, met thousands of dictators. I've been to hell like twice. But I have never felt as belittled as I have. I need to sit down.
Okay, so you got no funding, no real course of action, and an origin story that is derivative to say the least. What else are you going to do to waste my time today?
I can shoot lasers?
Lasers? Are you kidding me? Lasers?
They can change direction?
So, yeah, unfortunately we won't be funding your project. Yeah, no.
But thanks for coming out, though. It was a real blast having you in the show. A real honor.
And welcome to Late Night Review, where we talk about what's happening
And what's not.
I'm Pranav J. Raman.
And I'm Braden Burton, and here are tonight's top stories.
At the recent Oscars, despite many firsts, such as the first woman of color winning the Best Director, Chadwick Boseman made headlines, as many believed he was snubbed in favor of Anthony Hopkins for his role in The Father. To be honest, I would never trust the judgment of an institution that overlooked the masterpiece that is the Lego Movie. No, I won't let it go.
In other awards news, Tom Cruise has recently joined a group of actors who have returned their Golden Globe Awards in protest of the Hollywood Foreign Press Association. We here at Longhorn Late Night would like to support actors making this decision, so any further Golden Globe returns can be made directly to us at Longhorn Late Night Studios. And if you could also just scratch out your name and write Pranav and Braden, that would also be much appreciated.
NBC has also announced the Golden Globes will be canceled in 2022. Meanwhile, climate scientists announced that the globe will be canceled in 2030.
Oh, nice. Yeah. Elon Musk hosted SNL recently to the dismay of people who believe his wealth and business practices to be unconscionable. We here at Longhorn Late Night would like to reassure our viewers that Elon Musk will never host our show because we have such things as morals, integrity, and a weekly average viewership of about 5.
In local news, a class action lawsuit has been filed against Quarters on campus, as student residents are complaining about how it was unfair they were relocated to a hotel instead of the room they paid for due to renovations. That's cute, said homeless people displaced by the passage of Prop B.
It was announced that the largest ever Bob Dylan art show will be held in Miami this fall. The show will include 6 decades of the Nobel Prize winner's drawings, paintings, and sculptures, and will be periodically interrupted by shrill and unwarranted blasts of harmonica.
Obama's dog Bo died at the age of 12. He was, in Barack's words, a true friend and a loyal companion. Well, not loyal enough, apparently. Thanks, Obama's dog.
Earlier this month, a Belgian farmer accidentally moved the stones that mark the border between Belgium and France. When he realized his mistake, the Belgian apologized profusely and offered to move the border back. The French surrendered immediately.
Recently, a Polish woman called authorities to deal with a mysterious iguana-like animal in a tree outside her house. The animal in question turned out to be a croissant. Here to comment is renowned croissantologist, Professor Erasmus Guberschmidt.
Yes, hello, thank you for having me.
Now, Professor, how could someone mistake a croissant for an iguana?
Well, it's a mistake that's more common than you might think. The camouflaging abilities of Croissanthus francisus, that is the scientific and French name for the French croissant, for those of you who do not know, are unparalleled in nature.
What?
Well, you see, there is a layer of cells called chromatophores just below the crust that allows the croissant to change its color and texture to a remarkable extent. In fact, my research suggests that up to 50% of wild iguana sightings can actually be contributed to croissants.
Oh, your research? Could you explain that?
Yes, my colleagues and I are researching the French croissant and its ability to adapt to novel environments.
That sounds...
We found that the croissant has become established as an invasive species in at least 20 countries. It is something of an alarming case, really, and it is a shame people aren't taking it seriously. Even now, I am forced to come on this improv comedy show just to spread the message.
Excuse me, Professor, I must correct you. This is a sketch comedy show.
You actually wrote this stuff beforehand?
Okay, all right. You know what? We don't have to take this guff from you, okay? This is the best sketch comedy show on this side of Orion's belt.
Well, that is scientifically disapprovable. But nonetheless, I'll get back to my point. People buy croissants believing it to be some fancy, artisanal experience. Then when they find out It is just bread. They abandon the croissants into the wilderness, where they can become real menaces.
How so?
Well, all sorts of nasty stuff. Tax fraud, arson. The presence of croissants in urban ecosystems has even been linked to a 25% increase in the length of unskippable YouTube ads.
Oh, that sounds terrible. What are we supposed to do about it?
Well, the best thing we can do to help would be to buy Wonder Bread. Lots and lots of Wonder Bread. It's incredibly effective at bioremediating the harmful effects of invasive croissants. It's also been shown to increase lifespans, reduce...
Okay, all right. No, I'm sorry. This sounds a little ridiculous. Are you sure you're a scientist and not perhaps a spokesperson for the Wonder Bread Corporation?
I am going through the tunnel.
You're not going through
I
a tunnel.
will have to
You're
call
in a
you
house.
back.
You're
I
on a
am
Zoom
going.
call.
It is very rainy.
It's not a tunnel. It's not raining.
Goodbye.
Oh,
Okay, bye.
oh, got him. Longhorn Late Night 1, Wonder Bread 0. You're toast.
A Houston man who fled with a tiger was arrested last Sunday. Police say the whereabouts of the tiger are currently unknown. And hopefully unrelated news, there has been a low growling noise outside of my door all day.
College football star Najee Harris, who spent some time growing up in a homeless shelter, paid it forward and hosted his NFL draft party at the same homeless shelter as he was drafted by the Pittsburgh Steelers. Wow, so caring of his community. You can learn a thing or two, Ted Cruz. On that note, I don't understand why everyone was so mad about him leaving. I was more disappointed he came back.
An El Paso man vandalized an animal shelter by throwing a stone through the lobby window. When asked why he would commit such a heinous crime, the man clarified that he was simply dropping off his pet rock.
A Japanese man's birthday plans hit a roadblock after he was caught dating 35 women in a clever bid to keep receiving birthday gifts throughout the year. A skilled salesman by profession, the man named Miyagawa tricked 35 women into becoming his girlfriends, with each being told a different date of birth. He was arrested for fraud for his actions. Meanwhile, in America, when you mingle and defraud 35 women at the same time, they give you your own show and call it The Bachelor.
McDonald's is releasing a new meal option inspired by famous K-pop band BTS. Meanwhile, at Burger King, the F. Scott Fitzgerald meal has been met with a response that can only be described as tepid.
Ron DeSantis, the governor of Florida, has suspended all COVID restrictions, stating that we are no longer in a state of emergencies. This coming from Florida, the state of emergencies.
Mother's Day is coming up this weekend, so don't forget to call your mothers. What's that? You sure? Okay, it was last weekend, and I'm a bad son.
After 27 years of marriage, Bill and Melinda Gates are separating. Maybe it was communication issues, but what else would you expect when you're using a Windows phone? For Late Night Review, I'm Pranav J. Raman.
I'm Braden Burton. Good night.
And that's why I can never leave Sarah with my mother.
That is one crazy woman.
Alright, I'm gonna run to the little boy's room. I'm gonna miss you, my pumpkin.
I'll miss you too.
So things are getting pretty serious between you and Mark.
Yeah, he really is a great guy.
Well, actually, I've been meaning to tell you guys, I'm thinking of breaking up with him.
What? Why?
He's become a little too clingy. I just don't think we're meant to be.
Well, if that's the way you feel, then we support you.
Thanks, guys.
Mr. Dominguez, I love what you did with the shower curtain. Very tasteful.
Thank you, Mark. Hey, Sarah, do you think you can make us some pizza rolls?
Sure.
I'll miss you, my pumpkin. While I have two of the most important men in Sarah's life, I have to ask y'all something. I love Sarah. She means the world to me. I want to ask both of y'all for her hand in marriage.
I don't think that'll be a good idea, Mark.
Yeah, I don't think you want to marry Sarah.
What? Why not?
Because she is just the worst person ever.
Yep, that's right. She's just the worst.
What do you mean?
Sarah always chews with her mouth open.
Yes, sir. She even pushes children off swings.
She actually takes candy away from babies.
What? Really?
Her favorite food It's actually airplane food.
She's the one that let the dogs out.
Her favorite actors? Jake and Logan Paul.
Jake and Logan Paul? I can't stand those guys.
She does not remember the 21st night of September.
She steered the ship that blocked the Suez Canal.
Rick Astley gave up on her.
She liked the Game of Thrones finale.
What? How? Bran. How can they choose Bran?
She was the one that framed Roger Rabbit.
She shut down Club Penguin.
She is the imposter.
She ate her twin in the womb.
Oh my god.
She shot Tupac.
She violated the Geneva Conventions.
She shot Lincoln too.
She manifested the Soviet Union.
She shot Archduke Franz Ferdinand.
She's a wanted felon in 5 Canadian provinces.
She's committed multiple war crimes in Crimea.
How's that even possible?
Hey man, that's just Sarah. Lovely, lovely Sarah.
I put the pizza rolls in the oven. They should be ready in 10 minutes.
So Mark, was there something you still wanted to tell Sarah?
Yes, I still do. My sweet pumpkin, you may have done some crazy things in the past, but I still love you. So what if you like the Game of Thrones finale, or you ate your twin in the womb, or you're a wanted felon in 4 Canadian provinces?
5 Canadian provinces.
And I don't care if you pushed kids off the swings, or you shot Archduke Franz Ferdinand, and even started the First World War. And even if you committed multiple war crimes in Crimea.
27 to be exact.
Wow. Well, even if that's an insane amount of war crimes, I still love you. I'm not gonna let some silly war crimes get in the way of my love for you. So will you, Sarah, Dominguez, marry me?
Even if I did all that, you would still marry me?
Of course.
Oh, Mark, yes, I will marry you.
Wow, they really are meant to be.
You never did tell me your middle name.
It's Eats a Poo Poo.
Yeah, I'm just gonna take that back.
So, Mr. Dominguez, you single?
Get out of my house, Mark.
Hey, what's up, roomie?
Nothing much, just coloring some watches.
Oh, okay, I see. You're coloring some clocks and watches? Yeah. Don't you feel like that's a waste of time? Well, anyways, I was just gonna tell you there's a party at Garrett's house, so...
I don't have the time.
I'm just gonna head out. Peace.
Show you a waste of time.
Hey, roomie, you should have been at that party, man. That party was excellent. All right. What is that?
It's a waste of time. So you want color now?
Yeah. You know, this is actually kind of fun.
I told you.
are you still doing here? Show's over. Season's over. I'm thankful for all the volunteers that stuck around and all the people that watched, but season's over. Musical guest is on. We still got that. It's Nathan Alonzo from Dead Meadows. They could be found here, or here, or here. Go watch them. I had a good time. Now go watch them.
Howdy, you guys. We are Dead Meadows. We are a College Station-based shoegaze band, and we hope you like what you hear. If you do, you can follow us on those links down below, and we're happy to be here, and we thank you for the opportunity to play for you all. It's been a long time, so let's get this party started. guys. This is our last song of the night. It's called A Case of You, and this is Prince's cover of A Case of You, so we hope you enjoy it.
Some of us from Houston, some of us from Dallas, some close to Mexico. Shout out to the valley. Watch Longhorn